Thank you for clicking on my video. I am about to take my braids out. You guys know, if you saw my last video, that I have braids in and I have had them in for 2 weeks. I wanted to do longer, but I'm really just ready to shampoo my hair. So now is prepping my bentonite clay mix, and I'm going to start out with making my bentonite clay. I just want to show you guys what I use. I keep it very simple. So this bentonite clay, I actually purchased it from the vitamin shop. I like this better than the one, I forget the name of it now, but it's the one that mostly everyone uses. I have used that in the past, but I find that this one blends better. So I like this one. And then I also find that bentonite clay can be a little drying to my hair. So I always add a little Rasul clay. I purchased this from Hennesuk, but I also like the Rasul clay that is by Shea Moisture. I like the bentonite clay that is by Shea Moisture as well. Every once in a while, Ulta will have those on sale. So if they are on sale, I go ahead and purchase those from Ulta. But, and then my apple cider vinegar. And so we're gonna shake that up because, as you see, the mother settles to the bottom. And then I have these little mixing, that's a tablespoon and a little spatula. I purchased these from my local dollar store. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn on my hot water and let my water be getting hot. But I am going to go ahead, open up my bentonite clay, and that's what it looks like. And I'm going to take a scoop, put that in my bowl. I think I will do 2 scoops. You guys know that this stuff likes to expand, so that's that. And then, like I said, I just purchased this, so this hasn't even been opened yet. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And that's the Rasul clay. And I'm going to take a nice little scoop of Rasul clay and add it to my mixture. Not that much, just enough to soften it. And then I'm gonna mix the dry powders together to make sure they are thoroughly mixed. And once those are mixed together, I will go ahead and go in with my apple cider vinegar. And I don't measure. I just kind of eyeball it. That's going to be all the apple cider vinegar I use, though. Once I mix this, if I find I need more liquid, that's when I'm going to go in with my hot water. You guys see the bubbles that's making? That's our cleansing agent. I also use this on my face. I use it as a hair mask. When I use it on my face, I will add a small amount of oil. I mean, like 3 to 5 drops. I normally use grapeseed oil, but anything that's really light, like apricot oil, sweet almond oil, either one of those would be really great to add in. I don't add in any oils when I use this for my hair. And I wasted a little bit. I'm gonna pick that up and put that right back in the bowl. And it's actually a really good consistency right now, but I am going to add just a little bit of hot water. You guys can't see my sink, but I'm doing like a quick little flash. That's how much hot water I just added. And I'm going to stir it. I want it nice and creamy, or as creamy as possible. So actually I like to mix it And then I let it sit for like an hour or so. At least like 30 minutes to an hour. So it can be really nice and creamy. I try to get all the lumps out of it. But see how creamy that is now? Yeah. So once I let it sit, the rest of these little lumps and bumps will go ahead and naturally dissolve. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this sit, and then I'm going to go and take my braids out my hair. And I will see you guys when I start applying this. All right, guys, don't be alarmed. It's just me, Lolita, with all of those braids taken out. And that's bentonite clay. I look so forward to doing this right here. Oh my God, I wanted to do this so badly. Whew, Jesus. Okay. A waterproof styling cake makes a world of difference. So I'm putting this on. This is the bentonite clay. It has been sitting. That's the consistency. And I have about a half a bowl. So I hope that's enough for my hair. I didn't really try to make that much because I don't have that much hair. So I haven't combed through it. This is it, straight out the braids. Had my hair been longer, I would have detangled my hair as I took the braids out. But because my hair is still short, I can do this safely. Yeah, but still first I'm gonna go through with the wide tooth comb, and I am starting from my roots to the tip. And then once I can get this comb all the way through, that's the shed hair from the wide tooth comb. Again, my hair has been braided for the past 2 weeks. So once I can get that through, it's my 3-row comb. This is really good for extra detangling. I just want to make sure I get as much shed hair out of my head as I can, because that'll, once my hair is wet, that'll create a tangling nightmare. And I have been there, done that before. And I definitely don't want to do that ever again. Ooh, y'all, my scalp itching so bad. Oh, I don't know how people leave protective styles in for months. I don't know how people do it. My scalp be itching. Woo. So that's what this removed. So see, no, do not wet your hair with a bunch of shed hair in your head. Like, trust me, don't do that. So in order to make sure that my clay is applied evenly, I am going to section my hair off. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections. Okay, so I'm going to start in the back. I have a spray bottle with warm to hot water in it, and I'm just going to dampen my hair and my scalp. And I'm going to start from the bottom, and I have like this much product. I'm gonna start at the root, focusing it on my scalp and my hair. And I'm taking really small sections. A lot of times when I do my hair, I take about 1-inch sections. But to get this in thoroughly, I'm actually taking like 1/4-inch sections, because I want to make sure that this is applied on all my hair and scalp. All right, guys, I'm back and I have another bowl. And this time I didn't let it sit. I just mixed, took the back of the comb and smushed it as good as possible. But as you guys can see, I have a really nice, good, smooth consistency. And that is what I be looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and finish applying it to the remaining portions of my hair. I decided one day to just add the Rasul clay because Rasul clay by itself I don't like. You know, Rasul clay is supposed to be another Ayurvedic clay that is cleansing as well as moisturizing. But I find by itself, I don't necessarily get the cleansing effect. The moisturizing effect, yes, but not necessarily the cleansing effect. So I had the bright idea of mixing them, and it works really well for me. So okay, so after thoroughly saturating, this is what I have left. But yeah, so my hair is nice and saturated. So, and I don't like to waste product. My mother raised me that whenever she would make cakes, you know, like when your mom make cake and you, well, I know I used to like to eat the cake batter. I know now it's, oh, don't eat it because you get salmonella from the egg. And I'll just knock on wood, guys, because I grew up eating the cake mix batter and never had salmonella. So, you know, they say God bless foods and babies. So, but yeah, so, but my mother, she would like clean so much of the batter out of the bowl, and it would make me so mad because I would just be patiently waiting for that batter. And I was like, sometimes have to stop her and be like, Mama, that's enough. You got all of it. But yeah, so. And I still just have like a little bit. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it on my neck area. Now I'm looking like the creature from the, is it the Blue Lagoon or the Black Lagoon? One of those. It's a movie from a long time ago. Y'all never heard of it? Look it up. It was really popular back in the day, but it's a real cheesy movie. It's so cheesy. How far we have come in the movie area. So that's about it. So this, I'm doing my mother with like trying to get all the cake mix, even though I'm sitting and I'm waiting on cake mix. All right, guys, so I am going to, as far as my face, I'm gonna let this sit and I'm gonna let this dry. So it'll probably take about, since I got so much on, it's gonna take about 15-20 minutes to dry, maybe 15 to 30. But my hair, I like to take a conditioning cap and cover it. This is not necessary. I know some people let theirs sit out and just dry and then they wash it out. I like mine to stay wet and moist. I kind of feel like the product is still activated. True, false, I don't know, but I like to cover mine. So I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna leave it on my hair for an hour. You can leave it on anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna leave mine on an hour. And then I'm going to cleanse my hair. I'm gonna shampoo my hair with Malibu C clarifying shampoo. Yes, I know, I'm detoxing and then I'm gonna clarify. Yes, I know, but I am. Well, the clarifying shampoo really is to make sure that I get all of this out of my hair. So I'm gonna clarify with Malibu C. Then I'm gonna follow that up with the Inner Sense Hydrating Cream Hair Bath to bring my pH, the pH down of my hair. And then I'm going to deep condition. I'll be back when I get to the deep conditioning step and I will show you guys what I'm going to deep condition with, okay? All right, thanks guys, I'll be back. All right, guys, so I am about to rinse the bentonite clay mix out of my hair and go ahead and shampoo my hair. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and mix up my deep conditioning mix. So for that, I will be using Diva Curls Melt Into Moisture, along with Diva Curl Deep Sea Repair. And this has some strengthening properties. And I'm also going to mix in some fenugreek powder. You know, fenugreek powder is good for hair growth. And along with some hibiscus powder. Again, that is good for hair growth as well. So I am going to start with the Melt Into Moisture. So this is my fenugreek. And so I probably won't try the new one. My client has, and she doesn't like it. So, and they're used to me trying it just to be like, okay, I don't like it. So that is about a teaspoon of fenugreek. About a teaspoon of fenugreek. And then I'm gonna go in with the hibiscus powder. And I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of that as well. And then I am just going to mix this all together. The one thing about Melt Into Moisture is that it smells so good. I love it. So I'm gonna be very sad when I'm all out. I do have a few jars. So I have enough to last me for a while, a few months. But after that, like I said, I won't be buying that new one. So that is the Melt Into Moisture, Deep Sea Repair, fenugreek, and hibiscus powder all mixed together. Beautiful. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and shampoo my hair, and I will pop back on camera when I'm about to apply my deep conditioner, okay? All right, see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, I'm back and I'm about to finish this section. I found my spray bottle and put some fresh warm water in it. And I have this much of my deep conditioner left. Water. So I have about that much left, this much on a spoon. So y'all know I just told y'all that story about my mama. So, so I am going to start. I'm gonna outline my perimeter. And then I'm going to section it off and apply it. Now, would I apply my deep conditioner like this every week? I would not, because as you guys saw, what I used 3 scoops of the Melt Into Moisture, and that was pretty much like half of the jar, and y'all know that stuff is on the expensive side. I'm doing it to extreme this time because I just came out of that 2-week-old protective style, and I let my daughter feel my hair. And what I try to tell my clients is that if your hair is not in protective style, you know, if your hydration level is not up, a protective style dry your hair out, especially if you use added hair. Now, if you just protective style with your hair, that's different. But when you add hair, it pulls moisture from your hair. So I let my daughter feel my hair, and it felt so dry. And I deep conditioned and everything before I put it in. And I only left mine in for 2 weeks. And I'm like, I know people that leave theirs in for 2 months, 4 months, 6 months. And I'm like, honey, your hair is at that point on life support. So, but no, I need to go back to weekly deep conditioning. So that's what I will be doing. All right, guys, I'm about to go and sit under my sit underneath my dryer for about 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. I will rinse it out and I will style my hair. I will put pictures at the end because I really don't know what I want to style with. I'm torn between using the Curly Magic and I Create Whole or my Curl Boss and my Quench. So I don't know if I want to use this or if I want to use Curly Magic or I Create Whole. I have this sitting right here, so look like I'm kind of leaning toward this, doesn't it? But that is it for this video. I will post pictures of my wash and go that I will post pictures how it look wet. I'll post pictures how it look primarily dry. You know, I let my hair get about 95% dry. So, and then I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay tuned for some pictures, and I love you. Bye.